Are your assets safe? That is the question you need to ask yourself all the time. Being this early in the crypto space, it is so important to understand that we are transitioning from having our assets being managed by banks or other centralized institutions to self-custody and us being our own banks, taking care of our own assets. This is the new paradigm that we're shifting towards, and we need to really understand and learn. Take our time to learn how to manage our own funds in a way that is secure and that will protect our assets. This is the topic of today's video, security in cryptocurrency, with the question in our heads, are my assets safe? So let's get into this. First of all, let's understand the importance of security. In the crypto space, being your own custodian comes with a lot of benefits, but it also comes with a lot of responsibilities. You have to learn which wallets to choose, and you have to also understand the differences between cold wallets, hot wallets, how to store your key phrases, how to stay away from phishing attacks or from clicking random links sent to you through random individuals on Telegram. So these are things that we are going to discuss today. I just want to equip you so that you'll be paying attention to these details, and I just want to share my experience with you or what works best for me in order to keep the assets we work on accumulating so much safe and secure. So let's get into this. First thing I want to discuss are the wallets, different types of wallets, because you need the wallets. Wallets are the most important at first. Before you can even make your first cryptocurrency purchase, you need to decide on which wallet you want to go with. Like I mentioned earlier, there are two types of wallets. There are the so-called hot wallets, and then there are the so-called cold wallets. Let's start with the hot wallets. Your hot wallets are, for example, your MetaMask, your Trust wallet, and your Coinbase wallet. These are wallets that you can use either on your browser or as mobile. Either way, when you get your 12 key phrases, they're usually online already. They are pre-generated 12-word key phrases that you can use to create your very first wallet. Now, as long as your device or your desktop is not compromised, and you keep your key phrases safe, you actually don't have to worry about anything. As long as you avoid clicking on random links or falling for email phishing attacks, you're actually okay. And if you even apply antivirus software on both your mobile and your desktop, that's even better. However, the shortcomings of the hot wallets is that you get your key phrases pre-generated online already, especially if you go with hot wallets such as Coinbase wallet or MetaMask. Those are usually already online, even Trust wallet as well. They're all online. So first thing you also have to pay attention to is that you don't use public Wi-Fi whenever you do your transactions or whenever you want to create your wallet. Make sure you're in a private, secured Wi-Fi connection when you use the hot wallets. That way you're not exposing your key phrases to the public. So it's very important to understand that once you have your hot wallet, those are the items you have to pay attention to. You have to ensure that you're using a secured private network to open your wallets. Make sure that your key phrases, you write them down offline. Don't copy them on any pad on your computer. That's because in case your computer or your mobile phone gets compromised, the hackers won't have easy access to your seed phrases, because once they have those, it's easy access for them to wipe your wallet clean. Now, as far as cold wallet is concerned, I'm a big proponent for the cold wallet. I personally use the cold wallet because it's the most secure option for two reasons. First of all, in contrast to the hot wallet that I just described, the cold wallet's seed phrases are offline. They are never online. They're on a device such as Ledger, and Ledger is the one that I personally use. These Ledger devices are actually like this Nano X Ledger device. They're pricey. It's between $150 to $200, and they are cold wallets. They're very unique because, like I said, the seed phrases you get remain on this device. They're not revealed online. Every transaction you make has to be approved through this device physically. So somebody that wants to hack you, they will never be able to do it. In order to finalize the transaction, they would have to go through this device, and you would have to physically approve the transaction through this device. Before you even have access to the device, you would have to go through the password that you set up for this device. So it gives us extra layer of security that even though your computer is compromised, the hacker still can't get to your assets regardless, because they will still have to have this physical device on them to approve those transactions. Another thing is that the hot wallets usually have 12 seed phrases. I'll get into details what difference that makes between the 12 and the 24 seed phrases. But now that I've discussed and showed you how important it is with the cold wallet, the main reason is that, first of all, your seed phrases are never exposed on the internet. It stays on the device. You need the physical device to approve or decline transactions. You have 24 seed phrases compared to 12 seed phrases, which puts an extra layer of security. Regardless though, you have to still be sure to write down your seed phrases and place them in a secure place, and never share your seed phrases with anyone, regardless. That's rule number one. Only you should be having them. So that said, now we know what wallets are available, both on the hot wallets and the cold wallets. Get yourself a cold wallet. I would definitely recommend it. If you're in the crypto space, you're doing self-custody of your own assets, you should have a cold wallet. In my personal experience, I've been using Ledger and I've been really having no issues with it whatsoever. I love my Ledger and I feel so much better storing my crypto assets on my Ledger, and it's much more secure than all these other hot wallets out there. Yes, they are free to use, but they have more exposure to the internet and they're more prone to be hacked easily, especially if you're not careful and you're clicking on random email phishing links or random Telegram links that you sent to by random people. And especially if you don't have any antivirus systems on your desktop or on your mobile phone, then I really recommend you get yourself a cold wallet. So that said, let's move on to something else. Like I told you, I want to tell you the difference between the 12 and the 24 seed phrases. Here is a Bitcoin enthusiast. It took him less than 25 minutes and he cracked a 12-word seed phrase. They were not even in the correct order, just random seed phrases, and within less than 25 minutes he was able to crack the code and get access to the wallet. And this was a test, actually. This was just to show how important it is that you protect your seed phrase. You have to keep it safe. There's an individual known as Wicked, and he challenged the crypto community to try and brute force this 12-word seed phrase, securing 100,000 satoshis. I'll give you all 12 words, but in no particular order. So you see, he put out these seed phrases and challenged the community out there to try and hack the wallet. In less than 25 minutes, this individual was able to do that, and he secured himself the 100,000 satoshis, or 0.001 Bitcoin. So this is just to show you that, imagine an individual in less than 25 minutes, he was able to crack the 12 seed phrases in a random order. This is not even a regular order. So you imagine when your desktop or your mobile phone is compromised, obviously you wrote those key phrases in the correct order. So they won't even have to take these extra steps to try to crack it. But rather, you're already giving them the correct order, because that's how you would save it on your notepad, on your desktop, on your mobile phones. So don't do that. Write them down on paper, or there are other tools that you can also use to even write them down. But the point is, keep them safe, never share them with anyone regardless, and ensure that you don't fall for any email phishing attempts or click on any random links on Telegram or all other social media links. And make sure that you have an antivirus on your mobile phone or on your desktop. Also, make sure that you always update your phones or your desktop for the latest software and security. And these are things that you just have to do, because the future is self-custody. The sooner you learn how to be self-custodian, what to look out for, how to protect your seed phrases, what to do, what not to do, the difference between hot wallets, cold wallets, the benefits, the pros and the cons, those are very important things. Now, one thing I want to highlight to you right now that I was talking about earlier in regards to cold wallets. Cold wallets have 24 seed phrases. And here is what this hacker was saying. He emphasized that the security of a 24-word seed key is superior. It is much higher than the 12-word seed phrase. He even said, even if an attacker knew the out-of-order words of a 24-word seed key, they would never stand a hope of discovering the correct seed. And that is because for 12-word seed, there are approximately 500 million possible combinations, which is relatively easy to test with a decent GPU. But with a 24-word seed phrase, it has 24 zeros, so possible combinations. So these are a lot of zeros. It's impossible to crack the code. So this is just an extra layer to show you that as long as you keep your seed phrases safe, and as long as you don't click on random links, as long as you have malware software on your desktop or on your mobile phones, you'll be safe with your hot wallets. But if you want to go an extra step and protect your assets even more, then you want to get yourself a cold wallet, because it's just an extra layer of security. Like I said, for one, your seed phrases are never exposed to the internet. Every transaction has to go through that specific device. The 24 seed phrases are near to impossible to crack, even if the hacker gets hold of those keywords. As long as they're random, the hacker can't possibly crack it. Nonetheless, the key here is always keep them safe. Keep your key seed phrases safe. Don't share them with anyone. Don't write them or save them on your desktop or on your mobile phone. Don't take a picture of them and save them in your library or anything. Don't do those things. Avoid those things. This is the video for today that is very important to share with you, as I wanted to just point out how you can keep your assets secure, the different wallets that are out here, the pros and the cons between hot wallets and cold wallets, steps that you should take as a custodian of your own assets to avoid clicking on random email phishing attempts or on random social media links that you get from random people. Don't take screenshots of your seed phrases. Don't save them on your desktop or on your mobile phone. If possible, get yourself an antivirus software on your mobile phone or desktop for more security. Never do transactions on public networks, but rather do that in a secured private network, and avoid sharing your seed phrases with anyone. Never do that. If you follow these simple guidelines, you will be safe. You'll be able to secure your assets, and you will be able to sleep better at night without worrying about your assets. This is the video for today. I hope it was informational to you. Keep your assets safe. I want to wish everybody a wonderful rest of the day. And as always, let's keep in touch.